Good afternoon slash evening. Welcome to episode, what is it? 52, I believe, of Red True Diaries. And this one is featuring my garden after spending the time yesterday. That's my cat meowing. After spending time yesterday in the public garden, as I had mentioned, I wanted to show what I did with these tires. So, someone very special to me had told me to, or just suggested that if I want to grow a garden, that I use old tires as opposed to wooden blocks, let's say 2x4s, where you could, section off part of your yard or wherever and put dirt into to grow different things. So a co-worker happened to be replacing her tires, and so I bought 4 of them. Let's see if I can get those. There we go. Yeah, so I bought 4, and then someone who is doing work where I live saw what I was doing. So look at it. So someone saw what I was doing and actually decided to drop off this big fat one that's actually bigger than the rest because it's from a truck. So these are, let's see, yeah, those are 4 like normal car tires that just with a pair of scissors, part of it done with scissors, part of it done with just a basic kitchen knife, cut off the top here, to open it up so it was as wide as possible. Filled it with dirt. I used organic soil and all organic seeds, and that's why, let's say April, May, June, July, 3 months later, I'm finally getting a decent yield. It's taken a while, but if say I had bought them as seedlings already started, this oftentimes this is how they come. So here is my cucumber starting. There's one, and there's another one somewhere in here I saw earlier too. Oh, here's another baby one. And they grow pretty quickly. I'll probably have full cucumbers in just say 2 to 3 weeks. This is some Swiss chard that, truthfully, there it is. It should actually be doing better, much better than this. But I think it's being strangled at its roots by the cucumber and possibly the kale. So, and that's probably my favorite. These are strawberries, and so far either I haven't, gotten to them quick enough, or the birds have, because I saw one starting to grow. And here's some that might be growing, but yeah, no yield there. This is mint, and it was with my arugula, but my arugula died, and I wasn't really a big fan of it, and I just ate it. Mint's known as being invasive, which it will take over wherever it's planted, which is why I planted it specifically, and it's, primarily in a tire. The arugula did do okay at first. I probably needed to replant it to keep it going. In any case, let's see. Hold on. Okay, these are tomatoes, and soon I'll put what's called cages around them so that they can start trailing up the top of them, because they'll start to hang over and the weight of them will be too much. And there's more kale. Whereas the cucumbers, they'll actually, they start just hanging over, and they'll come all the way into the grass. So last but not least, this is one of my favorites because it has so many different in here. This is the thyme that I was speaking about yesterday, not thyme, thyme, T-H-Y-M-E. And this is a great herb, and this is some type of, I think, butter or something, lettuce, which truthfully it's kind of bitter. It's not my favorite. I thought I would like it more than I do. I don't remember what this is. It could be a weed, but I don't want to pull it just yet. I'm going to give it a little more time, and because it doesn't seem to be crowding out anything else. At least I hope not. And more kale. This is really one of my favorites, but look. Yeah. It's not bitter, like, it's called Lacento kale. So is not the curly kale. That tastes a lot better to me than say this, which is lighter. It's always better to have dark green leafy vegetables. But say this is a lighter leaf, but when I eat it, go for my face. It's way too bitter. I'm not sure why. Terrible. So, I almost pulled the whole thing up by the root. Sorry. So, love it. Okay. Last, definitely, not least, because this thing has been remarkable. This is my blueberry bush. Not much left of it because it's been mowed over 3 times. I keep telling the landscaper gardener not to mow over it, and I have this big cage around it to help keep it protected. But yet again, somebody mowed over it. So now it's starting from scratch. I mean, after survived 0-degree weather in this bitter cold winter, it has come back to life. So I don't know how much I'm really getting. But yeah. And here, this is what makes it worth it to me still, because there it is. It just keeps coming back. Here's like, and it keeps getting eaten too, like this. You see all those little bites? You see all that new growth? That's what makes me keep trying, because it keeps trying. Even after last year, I put hot sauce on it because I heard that a natural bug repellent, insect repellent, when it was getting eaten, it's putting cayenne pepper. So I was like, oh,